So now we want to implement that specific back-end coding, how that is going to implement all those functionality. So when this particular layout is actually running in that particular Android Studio or Android mobile, these text view, text view, text view, these are the buttons. Right now they are not doing anything. They are being clicked, but they are not doing anything for us right now because we have not implemented that back-end coding. So these text views, all these objects, they are the Java objects which are shown us on that screen. And when we call that specific line, when we execute that specific line, actually all these different text views, two buttons, left and right buttons, those four text views, they are created as the Java objects, and they exist in our Android system for our application. We cannot access them unless and until we create a variable, and then we can access those variables or objects to change their properties, change their text, change their color, and so on. I give you an example that if I don't know the names, if I, being the teacher, is the Java code, and you, being the student, are the objects of that particular class, this particular class. In this lecture, we have objects. That lecture is considered as the layout, and you are the visual components of this particular class or the lecture. If I am the controlling authority, I am the Java code. If I want to ask someone, then I need the name. Shivani do that, or even the young. Can you please sing a song for us in Chinese? So we need the names. How we can access those names, or how we can access those objects inside the layout, what we need to do, we need to create the Java class type variables, and all these classes, text view, button, radio button, checkboxes, constraint layout, relative layout, they already exist in that particular Java Android library. If I just try to type like button, so it show me that particular button. So when I click enter, it is actually automatically importing that particular button. So that button is actually exist in the Android library, inside the widget library, and here we have the button. So here we can just create a like left button, okay, and I also create not and, I put the comma here, and I put the right button here, and then I can simply say that left button, and now our left button object already exists in the layout when we have already created that one. It already exists. We just need to connect that particular variable, left button variable. We need to connect that particular variable with the already existing object. So how we can do that? Equal to find by view ID, and then you know that we have assigned the ID left button, so it is connected. Now again, for same for the right button is equal to find by view ID r dot id dot right button. Okay, so now we are connected with those buttons. Okay, and now we will see that how we can implement those other parts. Now we are just connected with those buttons which are already being created in the layout, and we stop our video.